Deputy President Paul Mashatile is expected to deliver the keynote address at the 2025 Youth Day commemoration at the Rag Farm Stadium at the Northwest University's Potchefstroom campus. The program will first kick off at the Promosa Secondary School, where Mashatile and various ministers, including Arts and Culture Minister Gayton McKenzie, will hand over a multi-purpose sports facility. SABC News reporter Ntantla Khatlane is at the Promosa Secondary School in Potch. Let's get an update from him.
Yes, well, indeed, Leanne, coming to you right here from Promosa Secondary High School, indeed continue with this live coverage of the commemoration of the Youth Day. With me, I'm with the Minister of Women, Youth and People Living with Disability. The national dialogue, I just want to bring you here. The national dialogue is said that it will not leave anybody out. Women, young people will have a space. As a department, what role will you be playing to ensure that nobody's left out of this?
Our role first is to advocate for these sectors, is to mainstream for these sectors, is to actually monitor that what is said will happen does happen. It's also to evaluate the impact of our contribution and the contribution of these sectors in the dialogue as such. So we're going to intensify our role as a department. We'll be wherever these things are happening, wherever the dialogue is happening, we will be there, allowing our young people to air their views, not only complaining about the challenges that they are facing, which are real, but also coming up with solutions. And I can tell you now, having met young people in the just 2 weeks, young people have solutions, and it is important that during that dialogue they're able to say these are the challenges but these are the solutions. So we will be there to ensure that they are participating as a department but also as individual South Africans.
Minister, others are complaining that such initiatives are not new to them. They are familiar with them. They said the president went to a couple of provinces. They're talking about the imbizos, and they say their issue with this national dialogue is that, what is the difference between it and what the president has done previously, and whether it will, serve its purpose? What do you say to that?
If you look at the presidential imbizos, they do have impact. We've been to provinces and people will raise issues. After the president has left, we still go back to provinces to address those issues. I think it is time, that is after 30 years of our democracy, that we begin to say where have we done well, so that we can actually capitalize on that. Where have we not done well, so that we can then change. We have got, for instance, we are 5 years towards the 2030, which is the target for National Development Plan. We can't wait until 2030. We have got to assess whether we are achieving what we said we are going to achieve by 2030. So this gives us the opportunity as a country to begin to say, is National Development Plan still relevant? Should we be amending it? And saying that not being represented by some at the expense of others, but every South African. So this is an opportunity for every South African to actually add their views about their country. And I think it is important that at a particular time, sometimes people will be calling for referendum. This is not a referendum, but it's a dialogue that says air your views and see whether what you are saying will not take the country forward.
Thank you so much, Minister. That was the Minister, assuring South Africans that nobody will be left out.